Hi guys. So my name is Angela Pozzi, and I'm an assistant professor and chair of
Sorry, you
Romani
need
Studies.
to accept.
Who?
Oh, yeah,
What
you
shall
just
I do?
Continue, just press
continue.
continue.
But
Yeah, just
okay.
continue. And I understand.
Thanks now.
So you really have to be savvy, technologically, actually, to survive in this new context. And so basically today we would like just to introduce with my colleague Márton Rövid, who is here, who joined to us from Budapest, the Advanced Certificate Program in Romani Studies, and which is a kind of historical step in the life of CU, because CU had many courses on Roma, or courses which are related to Roma, but never been really coordinated as such as Romani Studies program. And what you have to know, the Advanced Certificate Program is approved and registered by the New York State Education Department. And basically, we would like to welcome those students who are masters or doctoral students in various programs at CEU, and they are the one who can pursue this advanced certificate program. So it's very much designed for students who are at the CEU already, and yes, so those are the one who will get the paper, and. And also what you should know that we are offering many courses. Probably you already checked in the seats, and those are cross-listed with various departments. So it's really counted. Some of them are offered by RSP as a mandatory courses, as a mandatory elective. And some of the courses are developed and hosted by other departments, such as gender, legal studies, sociology, nationalisms, and so on. So these courses actually will cover the theoretical and mainly policy issues, what Roma are facing in Europe, and ranging from identity to race, ethnicity, gender, sexuality, and from diversity to racialization, from poverty to discrimination, and from structural discrimination and inequality to political mobilization and participation, from social justice to minority rights and redistributive justice. So basically, I'm listing all here. Hi. So Maria, we are recording this workshop, so I hope you are okay with that. Just for others as well who couldn't join to this session today. So we are covering really a broad field, because we really believe that we have to be in a dialogue with other disciplines, like with sociology, with social anthropology, with political science, with legal studies. And the Romani Studies program is truly an interdisciplinary um, um, course or program, actually. And also we offer various seminars and workshops, um, and we would be happy to give some credits for that as well, which are outside. We would call it like a kind of extracurricular activities, which are outside the core list of elective and mandatory courses. And we're going to start a colloquium with Södertörn University, and as well as we just launched the Barvalipe online university with the European Roma area. I'm just looking for the Institution for Arts and Culture, and so you can attend those seminars as well, and we can figure out case by case that how much it could be counted in a credit term. So basically, our faculties are coming from various departments. As you know, that the Romani Studies program is a very small. It consists of 2 persons basically. So the residential faculty and Martin Ravid, my colleague, is a visiting professor, but we really hope that this will be changed in the future. And all the other faculty members are coming from other departments, and they are bringing their own expertise to enrich the knowledge about Roma and racialization in Europe. And I'm sure that you read the requirements as well. So basically, for 1-year MA students must take 4 credits from the mandatory elective core courses, which basically 3 courses which are offered by the Romani Studies program. You have 1 course in the fall term. It will be taught by Marton, and the second course will be taught by me and him in the winter term, and 1 other course in the spring term by Marton. And you have to take 2 courses out of these 3, because basically 1 course is equivalent to 2 credits, right? And also for the 1-year MA students, you have to take another 4 credits required from the elective courses, and so altogether is 8. So 4 credits from the mandatory elective, 4 credits from the elective. And these elective courses mainly cross-listed by other departments as well. So it will be recognized, hopefully, but if it wouldn't, then we can work on case by case with the head of the department. So it's belong to their discretionary to approve your course and count it towards towards the Romani Studies Advanced Certificate, as well as towards to your degree. And the 2-year MA students must take 4 credits from the mandatory elective, and then 8 further from the elective courses. So altogether is 12 over the course of both years. So basically it's for, you have to share it proportionally. So that's a suggestion, and that's it. And also you are required to write your thesis on a topic which relate to Roma, and then we are really happy to provide supervision, support, and provide material as well as contacts for your research. If you decide to do some kind of empirical stuff, then we are really happy to connect you to Paris organizations. Marci, can you add?
Yeah, if I can compliment, because it's we have a diverse student body, and some of you know us very well, like personally, Angela and myself, and the Romani Studies program, but many of you are just first-year MA students who never heard about the Romani Studies program, and maybe you don't know us either. So the Romani Studies program is a small and relatively new program founded in 2017. But as Angela mentioned before, there were earlier courses which are Roma related. I think what is important is that our profile is that my background is more in political science, political theory, also a bit of sociology. Angela is expert in gender studies, sociology, intersectionality. So these are the very strong elements of the courses that we offer. And also, because what is an advanced certificate? Maybe you had an introduction to it, but maybe it is not useless. Just to mention that you are naturally enrolled in an MA or PhD program, which you will complete. So that's the core of your studies. But in addition, you can get an extra certificate. And so this means that you would have an additional accredited program, which means that you have to channel your studies in a way that, you know, you are specializing in this. And what we hope is that it's not only simply that you have an additional certificate or diploma, but you are becoming part of an academic community, and also in a way what I would like to call an academic movement. And some of you know this movement who are sitting in Vienna because, for example, you took part in the Roma Graduate Preparatory Program, but others are new in this field, and we very much welcome you. So I think it's important that the mission of this program and the advanced certificate, it's that we don't stay inside the academic ivory tower, but all of us are involved in issues that are going beyond academia in different social activities. And we hope to connect you to that field. And Angel already mentioned that we have close collaboration with the European Roma Institute for Arts and Culture, different universities. So I think it's important to mention that it's part of the program as well. And basically, yeah, this is I think I wanted to add as an introductory knowledge, but we would be very happy to receive your questions because maybe you have a lot of practical questions also to understand a bit what is going on. So I would invite you to ask questions, make comments.
Maybe one technical
Yeah,
thing,
absolutely.
just to check it. When you say 4 mandatory and 8 elective, you mean US credits, just to be sure.
I think
Because
so.
it's-
US credits which means like
Half of
2 credit course, like only once a week, right?
Yeah.
That
Okay.
course, yes.
Okay.
I know that we are like really
Yeah, because it's it's 4 credits. If it's 2 US, it's 4. I asked particularly about another. Yeah, and they told me that if it's 2 US, it's 4 SATs. If it's 4 SAT US, it's 8 SATs. Yeah.
It's doubled.
Yeah.
it's doubled, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And for the 2-year program, because as far as I heard, there were 8 is for
Elective and
Okay.
4 is for mandatory, but I'm
Okay.
gonna check again. Yeah.
But is it the same requirement for the 2-year program?
No, actually the 1-year program is 4 credit mandatory,
Okay.
4 elective.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit less, like with
Yeah.
4 credits.
Yeah.
But we just thought because those who are in the 2 years program, it's much, how can I say?
Flexible, the program is
Yeah, it's not that intensive than the 1-year program, so
Yeah.
you can do
Of
that.
course.
Yeah,
I mean, we
yeah,
have
that's
more
okay.
time.
Yeah. And also, I mean, at CU is the most important to complete your mandatory disciplines, right? And you can do as an addition the advanced certificate program. But I think you won't lose anything if you're just gonna register and start it. And if you feel that you are not able to follow the track and you have some issues, then you're gonna drop it. And particularly like if you're gonna take those courses which are absolutely cross-listed with your departments as well, so I think it's easy because that's anyway is gonna count towards your degree as well as towards the advanced certificate. But we can work with your chair if you want to take those courses which are not recognized by your department, but you are an excellent student and they will be okay to approve it. I hope so, or at least that was the practice.
So I
Knowing
just want-
from other advanced certificate program. Go ahead.
Sorry for interruption. Like I thought that you finished. I wanted to ask just about this. You mentioned this. So if we choose advanced certificate, our thesis,
Yes.
it's required to be a topic about some Roma issue or
Yeah, or related somehow.
or related somehow.
Yeah.
Because, for example, I'm still not sure, but I have to know like in the middle of October. So maybe like it will be partly about it. Maybe I will totally change. So because of that, like
Yeah.
how to say, I don't have clear picture.
Yeah,
Still.
that's totally normal. That's fine. But if you're gonna pursue advanced certificate in Romani Studies, then actually it's one of the requirements that students really have to write a thesis, something which relate to Roma issues. Of course, it's broadly defined, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing is so far from, because I attended all the introductory courses and it's interesting. I mean, we can use different tools and methodology, and we can really expand the topics, and there is no limit, and there are so many things related with the Romani issues and different kind of, so like there is really no limit about it, and which is so interesting, and that gives us so many opportunities actually.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's enriching the field as well as Romani Studies. So it's not just the usual studies on Romani culture and zooming on the community, but rather thinking about, I don't know, I just wanted to say something which is what you might think that it's so far away, but actually it can be connected to Roma issues as well, like talking about Tami, an issue from political science.
Today I just had an introductory to media system and democracy, and there was one PhD student, and she is doing a research how actually ethnical minorities are using media, social media, actually to kind of integrate or something like this, and that was a topic that was so interesting. So like there are really so many topics that you can relate
especially young people. They are using this TikTok. I saw this kind of case in Serbia. They are using TikTok
as well.
Sometimes I'm looking. I don't post it, but it's very interesting. But I saw like very young people on TikTok who are record themselves and say like, yes, like question which you are asking me the most. Yes, I am Roma. Yes, I am this. Yeah, like very openly speak. They are speaking. Some of them I found on TikTok.
So that could be so interesting.
Yes, because people and young people can like totally make another picture, not this.
And relate with.
Yes. They have one more practical question, maybe for both of you, because I saw that one of my elective courses, like this Roma inclusion in 21st century, that is one of the courses. So is it part? Maybe I didn't understood well. Is it part also of this advanced certificate?
I think so. That's a Marton course.
Yes, Marton course in this term, because I'm still modifying my courses list and everything. So I just wanted to ask. So if I'm listening, or if I'm choose this course with my department, if this course will be the part of this advanced certificate or not?
And there are also, just to respond here, because there are, as far as I could see, there are two policy-related courses. So I'm teaching one which is titled Patterns of Exclusion, Dilemmas of Inclusion, 21st Roma Policies in the 20th Century. And that's a mandatory elective course in the advanced certificate. And I think in the Department of Public Policy, Violeta Zenta is offering a course. So that's another option. That's an elective course of the advanced certificate, but both are part of it. So yeah, you can definitely register.
And actually that course, which will be taught by Marci, that's a mandatory elective. So you know that mandatory elective, what you need 4 credit, and it's already covered 2 credits. So
yes, thank you, because like I have feeling, not just me, but also my colleagues, that we are still like adopting on these credits and everything, mandatory elective, and we are still modifying our list, because we are still getting information about everything.
Yeah, it's very difficult, I know, and like lots of information that you are getting, particularly in the first few days, like elective, mandatory, and how it's gonna count it, and what. No worries.
Some of the people choose the 60 US points, and they took like a lot of space for others. So, because they didn't, they thought that they will have a limit, that system will stop them when they.
Oh God, okay.
And so they are afraid, like,
but still there is 1 week, so we'll manage it.
Yes, I agree.
Julie, you mentioned one subject which could be connected to Roma as well.
I have, for example, I don't have nothing in the full term, as far as I know. Nothing cross-listed with my department. In the winter term, I have this critical approach to Romani studies as a cross-listed. And yeah, I registered on that course, and I have this post-colonialism, and that is like a elective course.
Yeah,
2
that's
credits,
fine. That's good.
So I'm thinking I will
Nice.
see. But in the spring term, I also want to ask. I'm not sure what is offered in the spring term.
I think it's there on our website if you're gonna go there.
Yeah, there are
I mean, I
listed
think-
all the courses from different departments. If you just
So if you just gonna
I will send you the link with the advanced certificate and all the
so the
listed
elective
courses.
in terms of elective courses in the spring term, you will have the critical race theory. What I will teach with Matthias Möser and the Department of History, Political Radicalism in the 20th centuries. And also, we don't know yet, but nationalism studies might offer one other course on anthropological approaches to ethnicity, racism, and nationalism, with special reference to Roms and Romani people. So I think that will be taught by Michael Stewart, but we don't know yet
Okay, good.
because it belongs to them.
Actually, I saw that everything, but I'm not sure that is a good question for
Go
you
ahead.
because in the spring term, I had just this research workshop, and it takes 2 credits, and that's everything that we are having the spring term,
yes.
and we will fulfill our 30 credits. So
Yeah.
if I'm gonna take something from this, it's kind of like I'm not sure how I'm gonna count that.
I think you have to figure out with your coordinator, and I asked Mia as well to figure out like what can we do, and so basically that would be a bowl.
Yeah, because
right?
like I don't have space in the spring term. I mean, you are offering this, but I don't have space because I have just this.
Yeah, credit
And then
wise.
it's kind
yeah.
of I don't have space.
I heard that we can choose more than 30, that we can like take more than 30.
Depends. Maybe you
Yes, that is
From
not
your-
only, and for us they recommended to take maybe 31 too, because they had cases in previous years that some of the students got sick or something, so it was good because they chose.
Oh yes.
And they already had the credits.
Yes, enough for diploma.
Yeah, and for that, what Angela mentioned is that we can be in touch with your department, because it's also, I think that this is the first year of this advanced certificate, so you would be in the first cohort. So we are really building this up, and I think the Romani Studies program can also reach out to your coordinator and head of department to inform them that you are enrolled in an advanced certificate program, and we would like to find a solution. And I would like to also use the opportunity that we have one student online who couldn't ask questions so far. So Lavinia, do you have any questions or something that you would like to ask, or it's clear?
And
Do you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Until now, I don't have questions yet. I still have to coordinate because I'm a first year. So I will figure out my schedule, and I hopefully will be able to do the certificate.
okay,
Great.
that's fair enough.
Yeah. And maybe what I
Know if you need any kinds of help, and
Yeah.
we're happy to discuss with your department if you really would like to pursue.
Thank you. Yes, I really would like to pursue, and I'm a nationalism study department.
Okay.
And also, I think what we are doing is that if you signed up for this interest form, I don't know if each of you submitted your email, or we can just collect now your email addresses, because everybody who is interested in the advanced certificate, I think at some point you will just have to register for it, which is probably a simple thing. And then probably we will have in 1 or maximum 2 weeks, like one session where we launch it and we introduce each other, because some of us, we know each other, but then I think we will have all the students who are interested, and we expect a small group, so probably it will not be a big group. We expect a small but enthusiastic group who will start it, and then hopefully we can all meet. Lavinia, will you come to Vienna, or you are not?
I'm already in Vienna. I just couldn't make it to campus today.
Okay, you are there because
Yes.
we are kind of both in Vienna and Budapest, Angela and myself, but we will be there when we have a session to actually launch this advanced certificate. And I think it will be soon. We just have to check with our coordinator as well the details. But I think to each of you we will send an email how you can register and all the details.
Sounds awesome. Thank you.
Anything else?
We don't have deadline for registration, or we have.
I mean, it would be really great to do it on this week if it's possible, because like you have the 0 week or introductory week or whatever you want to call it, and after that we're gonna start the courses, and it would be really good to know it.
Yeah.
You will find this, this small form, very short form, and you just have to fill out, and Mia will contact you, and we're gonna figure out with the seats.
Okay.
Like how can we register you as a student for the advanced certificate program? Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe we can talk as
Yeah.
well with
And have you
coordinators
Yes,
in our
that's
department to
absolutely.
let them know that we want to enroll in the.
Yeah, that would be really wise. Anyway, you have to
Yeah.
talk with your department as well. Okay.
And have you seen this interest form which we put, where you could put your name and email address? Because I'm just thinking that we have to contact you, or we can just remember that now who showed up in Vienna. But have you filled in this online form or not?
No, I
No,
don't
you
know.
haven't.
And actually, there is an advanced certificate interest form. So if you go to the Romani Studies program website, there is an advanced certificate interest form, and all kinds of courses are listed there.
Yeah, maybe I can also share my screen for just 1 second. Also, Lavinia said that she's going to fill it out. Yeah, so this is, you see the Romani Studies homepage, and then there is the advanced certificate, and it's on the opening. Angela, the interest form is on the opening page.
Yes, there's an advanced certificate, and there are many lines under that, and the first one is advanced certificate interest form.
Okay, it's up here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Just because for us it would be easier if you fill this in. It's at Romani Studies.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's nice because you have it.
Yeah, I think it's a kind of nice thing to be like the vanguard of the Romani Studies, because this will be the first year. It's a kind of pioneer year, and
Yeah.
and that's interesting and challenging as well. So basically, you're gonna write the history of Romani Studies at CU.
Maybe we will stay connected with the RGBP and Romani Studies.
Absolutely.
I'm really glad because we will come like next week and we will have opportunity to meet them all.
Yeah.
Yes.
We will stay connected in that way.
But
Yeah.
that is important.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
even though, I just would like to let you know that even though if you won't able to work out to be registered for the advanced certificate program, you can be connected. And for you as well, Lavinia. So you can come to whatever, events we will have, seminars, workshops, conference. We will have an annual conference, usually in May. And where we have a variety of scholars from various geographies, as well as we have the summer university. You can join to that as well. So you can still, stay in touch with us and belong to the Romani Studies program. Okay.
Yeah, and the interest form is just very small, so I found it. You just put your name, department, and basically that's it. So it just takes 2 minutes, but it will help us. You know, we have the coordinators. Some of you know Mia, so it will help her work. You know, that we just see who are all the students interested, and then we can be in touch with you. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Anything
Thank
else?
you very much.
Yeah.
No, thanks. It was really a pleasure that you came. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for presenting.